Welcome to Lesson Control Statements. In this lesson, we will explore control statements, which allow us to control the flow of execution in our programs. Let's get started. Conditional statements. Conditional statements, such as if, else if, and else, are used to make decisions in our programs based on certain conditions. The if statement allows us to execute a block of code if a condition is true. The else if statement provides an alternative condition to check when the previous condition is false. The else statement is used as a fallback when all previous conditions are false. Switched statements. Switch statements are used for multi-way branching based on different values of a variable or an expression. It provides an efficient way to handle multiple cases without writing multiple if-else statements. Each case represents a specific value or range of values that can be matched against the variable or expression. Looping statements. Looping statements, such as for, while, and do while, are used for repetition in our programs. The for loop is used when we know the exact number of iterations. It allows us to iterate over a sequence of elements. The while loop is used when we need to repeat a block of code while a condition is true. The do-while loop is similar to the while loop but ensures that the code block is executed at least once before checking the condition. Breaking and continuing loop execution. Breaking a loop allows us to prematurely exit the loop execution based on a certain condition. It is useful when we want to terminate the loop early and skip the remaining iterations. Continuing a loop allows us to skip the current iteration and move to the next iteration. It is helpful when we want to skip certain iterations based on a specific condition. In this lesson, we explored control statements that enable us to control the flow of execution in our programs. We learned about conditional statements for decision-making, switch statements for multi-way branching, and looping statements for repetition. We also learned about breaking and continuing loop execution. These control statements provide powerful mechanisms to create flexible and dynamic programs. Congratulations on completing this chapter. You now have a solid understanding of control statements. Keep practicing and experimenting with these concepts to enhance your programming skills. Don't forget to apply what you've learned in real-world scenarios. Thank you for joining us in this chapter, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one.